Microtransactions have ruined gaming. You know it, I know it, and even some poor mom who just found out her credit card was drained for V-Bucks knows it.
Why you got 49 fucking thousand V-Bucks?
It's no secret, but just like Dave Blunt's we can't put down buying those cute, adorable kitty skins in Call of Duty, only to go negative in multiple games because skill-based matchmaking thought you were up to par with Call of Duty League pros. We went from downloadable content that actually enhanced the game, new places to explore, more things to do, and stories that were worth experiencing, to loot boxes. Remember those? They were predatory by design, where 99% of the time you never got what you wanted.
Alright, so let's do our weapon bribe, I guess. Let's see what we get. A fucking crowbar. A fucking crowbar.
Then Fortnite changed the scene with its microtransaction shop. At first it was praised as a better alternative to loot boxes, which were the industry standard at the time. Why? Because you could buy exactly what you wanted without a gamble of RNG, but as with anything, the benefits came with massive drawbacks. Suddenly, every game jumped on the bandwagon. Now almost every AAA title has an in-game store where $20 skins are shoved in your face, all while ruining the player experience. Game companies don't even bother hiding it anymore. They'd rather ensure that the microtransaction store works than verify the actual game is playable. Fallout 76 is a prime example. We've seen this pattern over and over again. Instead of fixing game-breaking bugs, companies focus on rolling out the next season pass or exclusive bundle. They know their audience and they'll exploit it with precision. The sad part is it works. Now people argue, who cares, they're just skins, they don't affect gameplay. Sure, technically, they're right. The Nicki Minaj skin doesn't change her hitbox, the Ice Spy skin doesn't stop me from getting double pumped by gamerstout-fueled Twitch streamers, and the core mechanics remain untouched. But here's the thing, while a skin might not change gameplay mechanics, it does affect the social and mental aspects of gaming. Skins shape how players experience the game, how they interact with others, and how they perceive the game's atmosphere. So no, they're not just skins. They shape the experience in ways that go beyond the mechanics. Just look at Halo. Halo 5 was the first, and thankfully the last, mainline Halo game to feature loot boxes. At launch, everything was locked behind these RNG-based packs, which you could earn just by playing. While pulling a mythic item felt satisfying in the moment, the excitement was fleeting. Now compare that to the Achilles armor set. Unlike loot box cosmetics, this armor set wasn't handed out by chance. It had to be earned. To unlock it, players had to complete challenges within a Spartan company, Halo 5's guild-like system. This created an entire community working towards a shared goal, giving players a real sense of purpose beyond just grinding matches and cracking open loot boxes. And when someone finally unlocked the Achilles armor after months of dedication, it wasn't just another skin, it was a badge of honor. Seeing a player wearing it in battle instantly made them look like a god-tier Halo pro. You can't buy that feeling. One of Destiny's biggest selling points before launch was that cosmetics would tell a story. A story of the adventures that you had been on, the battles you had fought, and the challenges you had overcome. Whether it was dominating in Trials of Osiris or taking down the biggest threats in the solar system through raids, your gear was meant to be a symbol of your accomplishments. Then came the Eververse Trading Company, and suddenly that vision was gone. Now, instead of earning that sick-looking armor through skill and dedication, you could just buy it. Oh, this? Yeah, I got it from an epic raid at my local fast food joint after flipping burgers for a few hours. Now take a look at Call of Duty. The game is flooded with overpriced skin bundles and premium passes like Black Cell, which disappears after just a few months. If you don't play within that window, you lose out on your $30 investment, forcing players to grind just to get their money's worth. And the skins? They keep on getting more and more over the top, designed to tempt players into buying the latest bundle every time you log in. Meanwhile, skins earned through actual skill or gameplay achievement are few and far between. The ranked skins are a rare exception, but even those are often overshadowed by the absurdity of skins like the Sea Monkey or Dragon outfit. When the flashiest cosmetics come from a credit card instead of skill, it completely warps how players engage with the game. It disincentivizes putting in hard work to obtain something that just isn't as good. Or the fact that game companies like Epic Games have to make more and more extreme skins, even at the detriment of the game's theme. Fortnite started with skins like
Wanna get little?
which fit the game's original vibe. Now we've got Maria Carey and Peter Griffin running around. It doesn't just stop with Fortnite or Call of Duty, and even games like Assassin's Creed or Overwatch do it. Do we really need those My Hero Academia skins? A huge example of how cosmetics affect gameplay is in Sea of Thieves, where you sail treacherous waters filled with treasure-hungry pirates. The game thrives on PvP interactions where at any moment you could be attacked by another pirate trying to steal your loot. The reason to go after treasure isn't just about the gold. It's about earning cosmetics that don't directly impact gameplay but give you a sense of pride and accomplishment. One of the most coveted cosmetics in the game is the Sea of Champions sales. These sales might look like all the others, but you can only earn them by winning a custom PvP tournament called the Sea of Champions. Hence the name Sea of Champions sales. When someone sees those sales, they instantly know you bested some of the top players in the game. And guess what? Other players will avoid you on sight because they know you're a threat. Cosmetics don't change the gameplay mechanics, but completely alter the experience. It changes how other players perceive you and how they interact with you. But here's the catch. Sea of Thieves has the Pirate Emporium, where you can buy cosmetics for real money. Cosmetics don't just change how you look in game, they change how you engage with other players. While that sounds harmless at first, it takes away from the incentive to grind for earned cosmetics. It removes the satisfaction of working hard to earn something, especially when the paid cosmetic has better effects and looks cooler. Whether it's avoiding someone because their cosmetics show off their skill, or targeting them because their cosmetics expose their inexperience, these visual cues impact gameplay and strategy. So yes, cosmetics do change the game in ways you might not realize. In games where loot or cosmetics were earnable, I always felt like I had a reason to keep on playing. Sure, I might not have been playing my best in Halo, but there was always something to look forward to. Whether it was the credit system in Reach or the challenge system in Halo 4. Now, I can't bring myself to stay in a lobby just to get wrecked by some cracked out kid, only have nothing to show for it at the end of the match. And that's why games like Halo Infinite had such a short life cycle. The gameplay was solid, but without enough content or meaningful progression, players quickly moved on when the novelty wore off. And let's be honest, we, the gaming community, aren't doing ourselves any favors. We've got a culture of players who have zero impulse control, just dying for the next best skin without a care for how much it empties their wallets. And companies know this, which is why they exploit it. Why bother making a great game when they can just sell you shiny cosmetics that keep you hooked? Now companies will do anything to ensure you buy skin after skin. One of the ways is by pushing advertisements for bundles in your face. The only way we can change this is to stop paying and to stop playing. The doomer in me believes that this will never happen, but with how the gaming industry has been going, I think companies might be realizing their predatory actions have had consequences. As companies have been pushing their microtransactions, players have been rejecting them time after time. Players have been dropping games like the average Ubisoft microtransaction-driven games for more consumer-friendly products such as Elden Ring or Black Myth Wukong. I think these games show companies that if they dedicate themselves to video games as an art form, they don't require microtransactions to make billions. It's not just about the money, it's about what gaming used to be. A space for competition, storytelling, and creativity. A space where effort mattered, and where what you earned meant something. If we ever want gaming to return to that, we have to start demanding better. Stop fitting into the endless cycle of overpriced skins and battle passes. Because as long as we keep buying, they'll keep selling, and the games we love will continue to suffer for it. What do you think? Are cosmetic microtransactions strangling the gaming industry, or are they really just pixels? Let me know in the comment section, and please like, subscribe, and make sure to head to my channel to get more of my critical Kevin complaints on the gaming industry. This is my first long-form video, and my 4th video overall. I would really appreciate any tips to improve my videos in the future. Thanks for watching.